What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Quant on the daily time frame, and yeah, I'm enjoying this weekend. Honestly guys, I was sitting in the garden for about an hour in the sun. It's amazing out here. It's about 18 degrees in England at the moment. So yeah, we obviously broken out of this. We've got a valid technical target. We almost met our $150 key resistance, but it seems like we're already feeling it because there was some support here in the past. So we're just coming into that support, falling back down. This over here on the daily time frame is actually a shooting star, right? It's touching resistance, but it's also at this support that we broke out of. You see, there was this support here. If I just show you, this purple line is also that weekly double bottoms neckline on the weekly time frame. And then going back, if we zoom out on the, let's go back to the daily. On the daily time frame, yeah, we basically held that as support. So could this have been an inverted bullish hammer? Potentially, because we're now heading back up, trying to get back to this height, trying to test the waters to see if it can break above this wick. Now, if we're not closing above this wick, then we're not going to continue up. However, we're about to form a bullish cross on the daily time frame. So, and we're in a technical target to the 200 EMA with the double bottom breakout, as well as the breaking above the 55. We're heading to the 200 now, which is this larger daily double bottoms neckline. But on the weekly time frame, it's this resistance. So on the weekly, if we're closing above this tomorrow at midnight, that's amazing. But then on the daily time frame, we'd need to close above this, and then yeah, then you would be above 150. So maybe we would get an impulse up into this resistance, fall back to 150. That must hold because obviously it was key support here. Even though you eventually lost it here, you still had this bounce, a crazy bounce to be honest. And here, look what happened last time. So if we're finding support above this, and we can then break this high, which is above this purple box, fall back to it for support, and then break $200. I know there's a lot of steps to do to basically like get out of the waters, but as long as we're then staying above 150, then we should be bullish. It's just when we get up to here, are we going to come back to 150, or are we going to find support up here and break through, consolidate for a bit, and then yeah, we'd be good because we're finding a support, a level above the level that we need to stay above. So if we did come all the way down here, it's so key to hold this, because once you lose it, look what happens. So it's so vital once we are eventually above 150 that we must stay above it, because you can see when we got rejected here, we came back down to here. So this was like sort of a fake out because you came back up, got rejected, and then found support here. So if we lost this, we'd come back down to in and around $100 basically, and we don't want to do that. So lose 150. Once we're above 150, we need to find support. Otherwise, we're going to $100 again. And if you're testing the waters here, you're going to probably put in then a lower high and try and break it or form a double bottom. So we don't want that scenario to happen. But of course, if you see that we're getting rejected here and then losing the 150 and then breaking out here, you can see that you'd be breaking out of this rising wedge that we're seeing over here at the moment. And I'm seeing this on Bitcoin as well. So of course, yes, we're in a technical target to the upside, to this target, to a little bit above 150, but we're expecting this type of 150. But again, guys, if Bitcoin dumps, this will too, no matter how good this chart is looking. I've just spoken to the people in the chat about this on some other cryptos, how some are looking good. But again, if Bitcoin's doing a fake out at resistance and it's going to dump, then expect this to dump too. And of course, on Bitcoin, we're expecting this double bottom to hold. So for Quant, we would too, and hopefully maybe even get a retest of the pink line and continue up and then break out. But of course, if we're falling out of it, we're going to come into this low, potentially form a larger double bottom here like this, or come down even lower, back down to this low, which we do not want, because you'd be losing the 1 fib level from this fib over here, from the low to the high. When we came down here, we should have held the 618, this red line. That's why it's so key, 150. So when we lost 150, which is the 618, you create the reverse wave to the 1 here, 111. That's why it's so key that we hold 111, and we are at the moment. We held it very nicely with this double bottom and broke out. So that's so bullish, because it's telling us we're trying to come back to this high, and when we're breaking above this, we're coming to there next. So it's extremely bullish as long as we're doing the right things. So we need to find a support above 150 once we are above it, and then until then we're still holding it as resistance, so we're susceptible to this dump to the 1. which is the 1 fib level. So if you're losing that, then you validate the 1618 again and these targets. But you do have support here, so it should be that this holds. But I think this support here is so strong, we should not lose it. And if we are, then it's getting bearish again, and you would be breaking out of a double top over here, and that's your neckline basically. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and comment, and wait for the outro, and follow my Twitter, Louis_crypto. The link is in the description down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3K, scam master account management where I lost 5K, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.